Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bench and today we will be unboxing the XOLO A510s. You can see the packaging, pretty minimalistic, just the logos on either side and at the top. If you move to the back, you have some specifications listed. So the phone is powered by a 1.3 GHz dual-core processor, that's MT6572 with Mali 400MP GPU. You have a 4-inch IPS display here with a resolution of 854 by 480 pixels. You have 5 megapixel primary camera, a VGA front-facing camera, and you have 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of internal storage. You have an accelerometer, a proximity sensor, and a light sensor as well. To keep things running, you have a 1400 mAh battery. So let's go ahead and open up the box to have a peek inside. So there you have it, both the seals cut. Let's take it out. So at the top you have the XOLO A510s. It has a metallic finish. We have got it in silver color. Let me keep that aside. Let's have a look what else is inside the box. So at the top you have the screen protector which comes within the package. Then you have a black headset. That's a typical XOLO headset. We also saw the same with the other A series phones. These are in-ear style, have a single button interface to end and receive calls and a silver pin as well. It's very clicky. Then we have the USB wall charger. It's a 2-prong wall charger, as you can see. Nothing special, standard affair there. Now we have the 1400 mAh lithium ion battery right there. It's a 3.7 volt battery, which you can see. It's for the A510s. Let's keep that aside now. Now we have the micro USB to USB data syncing and charging cable, which will be used by your charger as well. Again, a pretty standard cable, just like most of the XOLO handsets. Nothing special, but it gets the work done. And here folks, we have the quick start guide and your warranty information. The quick start guide is printed quite nicely and you have some of the user interfaces in there as well. Might come in handy if you're a first time Android user, and that's pretty much everything you get inside the box. Now folks, this is the XOLO A510s. Its premium feature being that it comes with a metallic build and it has 1 GB of RAM. So you have a very clicky, a very solid volume rocker. You have a metallic finish on the right. On all the sides, in fact, at the top you have 3.5mm audio jack as well as a micro USB data syncing and charging port. It seems you have a screen guard attached on it as well as a one that came within the box. The power lock and unlock button again seems really sturdy. And then you have a space to get the back cover off. At the bottom there's absolutely nothing, and this build is very reminiscent of the Galaxy S2 Host 2. At the back you have the 5 megapixel camera, XOLO branding, LED flash, as well as the loudspeaker right at the bottom. The back has a very nice shimmery metallic finish. It doesn't attract fingerprints and it's not glossy at all. So let's go ahead and open up the back cover. Even the back cover seems exactly like the S2 Host 2. It fits into the casing, just like that. It's a bit hard to open. Nevertheless, it's quite sturdy. Looks really neat as well. So folks, these are the insides of the A510s. On the left you have the micro SD card slot which can take up to 32 GB of storage. This is a secondary SIM card slot, takes in a full regular size SIM, and this is a 3G SIM card slot which takes in your micro SIM card. Now we can put in the 1400 mAh battery and power on the phone for the very first time. There you have it folks, that's the battery. Let me get that in. It fits perfectly inside. Now we'll close up the back cover. Alright, let's see if all the locks are closed or not. One final inspection. And there we are, the back cover is closed completely. It's a very snug fit and the phone feels really good to hold in the hand and it doesn't have that much weight. It's actually a metallic build. It's not made of metal, it's mostly plastic. and glass. Now you have a screen guard, as I said. You can remove the top layer. So the phone has already started booting up. I'll just remove this. So let's talk about specifications. In the front you have a 4-inch IPS panel with a FWVGA resolution. You should have 3 capacitive buttons at the bottom as well. You have the front facing VGA camera, some sensors and the primary earpiece up top. So folks, I have come back after setting up the device. At the bottom you can see that you have 3 capacitive buttons which do light up, but the backlight is a bit low. You might not be able to see it on the camera. Getting into About Phone, you can see the model number. It's the A510s running Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. You have system updates available too. Let's get into storage. So you have about 1.27 GB that's available as your internal storage. And then you have about 1.5 GB that's available as phone storage. So a total of about 2.8 GB that's available to you. Getting into apps, let's see running information. So you have 1 GB of RAM, out of which about 253 MB is used right now and 724 MB is free, meaning you have about 977 MB of RAM that's available out of 1 GB to the entire system. This is the default interface. You can see you have 5 home screens. Getting into the app drawer, again, it's pretty basic, pretty minimalistic. No customizations, quite like stock Android here, and the performance is quite smooth even though we have just booted the device. XOLO Power and XOLO Secure come pre-installed. The XOLO A510s is available for about Rs 7,300. You have 5 megapixel camera, 1 GB of RAM, a metallic finish which looks really neat. The buttons too seem really well. In the front, the top and bottom bezels are a bit larger. The display has good viewing angles and the color reproduction of the display also looks really nice, and you can see that there is no distortion in colors or brightness when we move the display around. We'll be back with lots more, including the gaming review as well as benchmarks. We'll see how it performs with 1 GB of RAM. Till then, you can watch the gaming review of the Moto X, Asphalt 8 on the Nokia X, as well as the gaming review of the Xperia Even Dual. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask in the comment section. We'll be back with more. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.